Good afternoon, guys. Actually, no, it's the evening now, I guess. Um, but yeah, today I wanted to, if you check the title, you'll know. But today I wanted to review a film I saw recently. It's called Gladiator 2. Now, Gladiator 2 is not a prequel, it's a sequel to Gladiator 1, I guess. That's the thing about these kind of films where if they make a sequel and they call it like Gladiator 2, do I have to call the original Gladiator Gladiator or Gladiator 1? But for the purpose of chronology, I'm going to call it Gladiator 1, right? So, Gladiator 1, it's directed by Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott has made some really good films. Um, Alien, Blade Runner, those films are very iconic. And Gladiator is probably my favorite out of his filmography, if I have to be honest. And I love Russell Crowe. I love how confined it is, how most of the film is set in this Colosseum, and there's a revenge plot, and I love Joaquin Phoenix. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. I'm just going to say Joaquin. I don't know. I don't fucking know what his name is, but regardless, I love the cast, love the plot, love the scenery, love the cinematography, love the pacing, love the Colosseum, love the fighting. It's great. It's a great film. It's something it's a film that I think everybody should watch, and I think it's a film that everybody will, to some extent, enjoy. And Gladiator 2 took the ending of the first film with the little boy at the end and decided to make a very, very cinematic, very explosive sequel, in my opinion. I think that this film boots immediately into the action. It jumps into really climactic shit, like almost immediately. Paul Mescal, Pedro Pascal, and all those other actors, they're just fantastic. I really, really like the performances in this film. The pacing, again, as I said, it's very quick. I don't think I liked it as much as the procedural, slower pace of the first film, but Gladiator 2 really succeeds at entertaining the audience. It's a really entertaining film. And I have to say, Denzel Washington in Gladiator 2, I think that's one of my favourite performances from him. I loved him in Training Day, which is one of my favourite films. American Gangster is very notable. Fences is a really good one too. So yeah, he's a really good actor. One of my favorite actors, actually. If I have to narrow it down, let's say Jack Nicholson, Anthony Hopkins, Robert De Niro, and then Leonardo DiCaprio. I'd name a few of them, and then eventually I get to Denzel Washington after maybe 10 or 15. He's just one of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites. I love him. He's brilliant in pretty much everything he's in. But Gladiator 2, I thought he was outstanding. The soundtrack was really good in this film too. I really liked the ending. The soundtrack there, I thought it was really good. Quite emotional too. It's a very emotional film. It's a roller coaster, It's like characters, a lot of characters die. A lot of things happen. You really feel for all their wants and their needs and their flaws and who they are and what they want to do. And it's not the most morally complex film, I don't think. It's not like the most, how do I say it? I don't know how to say it, but yeah, I just thought that Gladiator 2, I don't know what I was going to say there, by the way, I'm sorry. I was going somewhere and then I didn't know where I was going. But yeah, I just wanted to say that Gladiator 2 is a very entertaining film. Very, very entertaining. It'll probably keep your attention. It should keep your attention throughout the whole ride. If you're watching at home, unless you have to use the bathroom or something, pausing it shouldn't be something that you really have to do, because it's probably going to hold your attention. It's a very captivating film, and visually it's gorgeous. It's a very, very attractive film in terms of visuals and pacing and plot and entertainment value. So yeah, if you haven't seen Gladiator 2, I'd recommend checking it out, especially if you're a fan of Ridley Scott and Gladiator 1. Gladiator 1, yeah. So, right, yeah, check out Gladiator 2 if you haven't already. And I posted a poll on my community tab or my posts tab or whatever on YouTube. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys would vote on that so that I can get your opinion on something. So yeah, right. See you guys later. Have a good day.